Weird.
So hopefully everyone can hear us now, and everyone's
Post
speakers
on wrap the
are working.
puzzle.
So it's time now that we'll do the reveal. So thanks, Rika. Sorry, didn't.
What?
And hi, yeah, Joanna.
Hi,
And
hello.
Wait.
great. So let's get ready for the reveal. I just have a quick question. Show me a thumbs up with your hands if you think you know what brand this is tonight. So thumbs up if you think you know which brand it is. Okay.
I
So
think it's Cherry Fuzzy.
a lot of thumbs up there. Um, thumbs up if you think this brand starts with R.
Oh wait, is this?
Okay, let's find out.
Interesting. Yeah.
You may
Wait.
unwrap the puzzle. Let's see what
Wait,
we have
this
tonight.
might have been a Ravensburger. I thought it. Well, no, this is Cherry Fuzzy. I confused now. I confused.
So yes, remove the wrapping, and this puzzle has stickers. So
Oh,
stickers.
Harry Potter puzzle.
Yeah, I see 4 images in one.
Wait,
I'm very curious.
I
to
didn't
see it,
expect that.
in a better angle.
So this has the same box size as a Ravensburger. So that's why people were most likely thinking that it was a Ravensburger.
Yes.
Which it is, but it isn't. It's covered in French text. So I'll give you a close-up very soon. So yeah, once you've removed the wrapping and the stickers, please place the box back on the middle of the table. Then we know that you're ready to go.
Gosh, I'm trying to break the speakers apart. I'm so sorry. Gosh, I'm gonna hurt myself, honestly. I didn't. Are you Slytherin? Nah. If I'm probably Gryffindor or.
The time limit is 2 hours. If you want to get your done message ready, you can write that in.
I mean, maybe I am Slytherin.
And just to make it.
You ordered Winter Truth was out of stock.
Boxes are on the table. Let's do a countdown.
So oh wait, countdown already.
4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Go, 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 go.
Good luck, everyone.
Good luck. Good luck. I don't have a lot of space.
So let's take a look for
this is gonna be tricky.
This is not Ravensburger.
This is gonna be tricky.
It's the same box size. It's the same piece cut, but it's covered in French text because the brand is
This
called,
is gonna be a very fast puzzle,
well,
I'm thinking.
In English, you would say Nathan, but in French, maybe Nathan, something like that. A French speaker can correct me. So this is produced by Ravensburger, but in France, so they have their own catalog. So it's essentially a Ravensburger.
I almost forgot to zero my clock. I have been okay. So
normally made in Germany or Czech Republic.
While I'm flipping, the thing is, like, so I've only been doing speed puzzling while I'm doing these competitions, right? So what happens, like, you might be, I don't know, you might be thinking, okay, once you reach a certain, let's say, skill level, to say something, you would basically be kind of proficient, right? And you wouldn't, but it's actually not that. You have to keep practicing. You can even the same puzzles, you like not doing any other puzzles and then doing the same puzzle apart might take you slower time, which literally happened to me. I did the puzzle first time, let's say an hour, right? And some seconds, right? 1 hour and 20 seconds, I think it was. I did the puzzle, okay? Then I did it a second time, like a few days later, and it was, I did it in 58 minutes, right?
Very interesting to hear.
But those were the only puzzles I was doing.
Yeah.
Okay, so then
I haven't seen them before.
I think it was almost 2 weeks later, and I had done no speed puzzling apart from maybe a competition.
It's just by accident that I discovered them, and
I had done no speed puzzling, and I did this puzzle again, and I was slower than the very freaking first time.
And I forgive everyone who thought that.
And I was kind of shocked, actually. I was like, wait.
So I think for most people,
that's kind of crazy, actually.
Probably.
That's actually crazy. I hope it's not blocking it.
Guess that might be that. But I think for most people, it should be yeah, a surprise, hopefully.
I was so
Yeah,
surprised,
yeah.
actually.
Always nice to know and learn about different brands, and if you
So,
get
you
the
know
really high
what they say,
quality
practice
that
makes perfect.
we are
Like
used to
somebody who
with the
might
Ravens
be,
burger, yeah,
let's say,
perfect.
decently good, but they don't
Yeah,
practice, and person who is dedicated
Yeah,
and
so
they might not be
let's
naturally good, but
start.
they
We're going to
put in
start
a lot of
at the
practice,
letter
they will
L
beat you
today in the alphabet.
so hard.
On screen, we have Laura from Hungary, Lena from Germany, Lene from Denmark, Lenka from Slovakia, Lynn from Germany, and Lisa from Denmark. So, yeah, well, you can sort on this puzzle if you like. Could there be a better puzzle for sorting? So
yeah.
I think
I love sorting. I think in my case, I will sort everything, like trying
Have to remember
to
that I've put some
identify
pieces
four
up on
different
here.
puzzles, and then I work
Have no
individually on each one of them, and then I put it together.
stress. Oh, we're
Let's
flipping so
see how
slowly.
our friend will
Ay, ay.
approach to this one.
so. I just wrote the French name. So the original title was in French. It's called Les Quatre Blasons de Poudlard. And that
One piece.
translates to
I'm
coat of arms or shields of
gonna start with
Hogwarts.
the yellow because it's just something that
Yeah, so we can
stands out
see
about the
Lena
yellow.
is going for the color sort, also Laura as well, whereas Lenka is getting straight into the border. Yeah, I mean, it's rare to have a puzzle that's so neatly divided into four different colors. It kind of reminds me of Schmidt's Four Seasons tree, where you also had an image, portrait image split into four, and each one was essentially the same image, just in a different color shade. So having memories of that.
I really like the camera from Lynn because then you see the parts from the center and how she's sorting. It's very nice. This angle, I mean.
The over the head angle, we see a great view. Yeah, so Lynn is actually an artist, and she's hosting her own speed puzzling competition using puzzles that she made with her artwork. And that's in Dortmund in January. And I think might be February, but it's in Dortmund. Anyway, she mentioned that there's only one spot left for pairs. So if there's a pair in Dortmund who haven't heard of the competition, check out Lynn's competition. It's called Art in Pieces.
I think I saw it. You posted in Speed Puzzle EU, right?
Probably.
Yeah, I saw it, but I'm busy that weekend. I was interested because it looks like her art is amazing, and then it's quite cozy. The atmosphere, the place is very nice. Oh, great! She has full house.
Yeah, and Laura, who was on the screen before from Hungary, she says it sounds like she likes to set herself a timer by cooking. She says it's easier to put puzzle pieces together for speed puzzling if there's a deadline until the food gets ready. So, um, so I'm going to leave Lenka on the screen a bit longer.
Very nice contrast with the black table.
So we also have Louisa from
Nice.
Australia, Martia from Netherlands, Madara from Latvia, Maya from Finland, and Maya also from Finland. So Maya P and Maya Y from Finland. Oh, okay. So Matt is French, and he's writing in the comments that we call them armories. So coats of arms are like armories. Oh, and MK says the puzzle kind of reminds him of floral reflections. So that's a puzzle that's neatly divided into 5 sections of different color. Yeah, so also similar to that one. So yeah, and probably the word Poudlard is Hogwarts in French. So we'll get a bit of a French lesson here as well. So I can see Martia is starting with the words. She's got, yeah, so under each shield or coat of arms, you have like a yellow scroll ribbon with the name of the, I don't know what you call it. Okay, coat of arms. Is it representing a house? Is it representing a school? I'm not sure what it's representing, but the names in the yellow ribbon. So she's working on the green one, Serpentard. And Lenka's got the blue one, Sedagli. I'm going to write the names here and what we're referring to here.
Roger? It's so close to the.
Okay. So Lenka's been having a really good streak recently with her win in Portugal and getting into the top 6 very regularly. We also have Marcia, who's competed 3 times and won twice. So let's leave Marcia on the screen for a bit longer and keep on moving, seeing who else we have today. So we also have Maite P from Belgium, Maite V from Belgium. Yeah, so we have 2 Maites from Belgium. Then we have Mandy from the Netherlands, Mari from the USA, and Maria from Slovakia. Oh, Mari's doing something very interesting there. How do you think you would approach this one, Daniela?
Yeah, because I am a sorter. I love to sort. I definitely will go for full sorting, trying to assemble 4 different small puzzles. I think I will do that. But then for starting assembling, I will go from the inside to the outside. I am very good in details, so I think I will be able to see the details of the each what Matt said, coat of arms of each house, Harry Potter house, and then to build it from the center to the outside. For me, it's funny. I see better details rather than continuous lines.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I first see.
Yeah, I mean, it does look like a pretty blocky background, but there is a slight gradient in the background. So around the edges, it tends to be a bit darker, and towards the middle, there is like more of a lighter, whitish glow there. And when I was piecing the border together, I noticed that there were some pieces that looked kind of dirty, and I thought, oh, it's just my pieces; they look dirty. But then I actually saw that um, blackish, looks like, I don't know, a rough substance or some smudge marks. It's actually on the image box, so it's actually supposed to be like that. So don't wonder if you get some pieces and they look a bit dirty. That's part of the that's part of the intended image, and it does help you a bit actually to piece it together, because you can actually just look at the image and see where it's not just a complete yellow piece, it's got a grayish tinge to it.
Okay.
So yeah, Mari is doing great there. She started with the words and is getting going on the yellow section. So in the bottom left-hand corner, you've got the Pouf Soufflé, also known as Hufflepuff, and those pieces also stood out to me quite well. You can see that there's the stripes on them, some yellow and black stripes.
I have to say I became a kind of Harry Potter fan because of my husband and my daughter. I like it more. I like more Lord of the Rings because I like the books. So that's why I read the books and then I saw the movies.
Ripe things.
Yeah, I got into really Harry Potter years later, years after it was launched. But it's quite a popular movie, I believe.
Yeah, I'm sure there are many fans out there.
Mm.
I really like the image for the puzzling from the puzzling perspective, because um, a lot of the images that I've used have been very busy and always like a lot going on, and I was looking for something with a bit more flat, where there's like less colors, uh, and but when you have less colors and less details, you need a good piece cut. And so when I discovered this one with a Ravensburger piece cut, I was like, that's perfect, because it doesn't matter if you have once you get to shape sorting, or if you have a whole bunch sorted out of the same color, you've got the right piece cut to sort through that.
And have you done this puzzle, Michelle?
Hmm. Yeah, this one, yeah. So this one was really fun. I would say that, like, compared to Ravensburger, I have the feeling that Natan is like slightly more glossy, a bit more reflective than Ravensburger. And that might just be because they're in a different factory in France, that they just have slightly different paper quality. So yeah,
Yeah.
I'll be interested to hear what others say.
Yeah, I'm reading in the comments from Matt. I'm not a Harry Potter fan, but this puzzle is interesting and appealing. Yeah, I really would like to try it out. And Sandra as well would like to try it out.
Yeah, so on screen we have Mari uh, going strong on the yellow section. We also have Maria, TV, and box assistant Kat making themselves very comfortable in the box. So approval for the box quality. We also have Mona from Germany, Monique from the Netherlands, Muni from Germany, and Päivi from Finland. So I just want to mention that Monique is
That
having
didn't
her
make
first competition
it actually.
in individuals, and Mari is a professional violinist and probably the only touring musician who travels with puzzles in her case to practice while she's on the road. Can't have those fingers getting out of shape, whether for violin practice, or for puzzling. Yeah, so it's interesting in which color people start with. On screen, I can see several have started with green, others have started with red, others are going for yellow. So I wonder, yeah, I'll have to think now which one was the hardest one or which one was the easiest one. I haven't thought too much about it. Actually, I think I started with yellow. Actually, yeah, I think those stripes jumped out at me. The yellow on the and the badger.
I see in the Google Meet that Chiara and Victor are quite similar on what they are doing, but they are building different sections. Chiara the green and Victor the yellow.
Badger.
So we also have Pia from Finland, Rika from Denmark, Sandra from Germany, Sandra from Switzerland, and Saka from Czech Republic. So Saka will actually be our guest interview this evening.
Maybe we
She's
have
participated
to
in several
just
Euro
spend
Jigsaw Jams
one
and
more
has
minute or so.
consistently placed in the top 10.
Mhm.
And she also does pairs with her child. So yeah, we'll have a chat with her later. So I noticed that Rika is doing their puzzle sideways, but the box is in the right direction. So maybe they are able to puzzle
That is
and despite looking at the box in a different direction.
I have been practicing lately to assemble without looking too much into the box. Uh, really, like only okay the areas and that's it. Specifically because I have been doing Jan van Gasteren, and then when you do these very busy and detailed puzzles, we discovered I do it in teams with my family. Yeah? We
Mhm.
discovered that uh, someone needs to be busy with the small sections. A lot happen in two, three, or four pieces. That's it. So I am just, for example, busy building those two, three sections, pieces section, and then I hand over to my daughter, for example, and
Mm.
then she's the one looking into the box and locating in the right position because you don't have normally you if you are lucky with those puzzles you have like 25% like more defined, the rest is extremely busy, so you don't have enough pieces to build a big block generally. And
That's
then
a
for
really
this,
good idea for busy puzzles to have one person who's looking at the box and basically finding where it's located when you're working as a team on such a large busy puzzle as that, and the other people are just finding the small pieces and assembling them. That's
yes,
really interesting.
yes, and I check it out with other Dutch friends who participate as well with those puzzles, and then we discover like we have somebody in the team to locate sections. That's a common thing. We discovered by chance because of our experience with this, and then discussing with other teams, they said, "Yeah, of course, we have somebody who locates stuff."
No, that's a really good tip. Yeah, so what we're seeing here, we're starting to see people like do the inner border. So obviously you have the outer border, but if you look at Stephanie Kapfer, she's done all the pieces with two colors. So that's also something that I looked out for very early on. Is I love pieces with contrasting. Just like when you're doing like a skyline and a landscape image, here you've got two colors meeting, and you can easily basically divide the box into four smaller boxes. Um, yeah, and we can see also Simona has started to uh, do something similar. So yeah, so on screen we have Simona from Germany, Sophie from Denmark, Stephanie K from Germany, Steffi H from Germany, and Stein from Belgium. But yeah, everyone's making great progress. Yeah, I would say this is like uh, easy to average difficulty, easy to medium difficulty. It's a little bit harder in the background. Some of the centers of the shields can be quite hard when there's a lot of similar colors. But yeah, Sophie's making great progress. She's done all of that yellow background, as has Saka, and now's working on the reds. Okay, so we also have Tamar from the Netherlands, Tobias from Sweden, Valerie from Germany, Verena from Austria, and Verena K from Austria, and Verena W from Germany. So I wonder if there's anyone out there who are just doing the backgrounds, and then we'll see like 4 big holes left, or if people are going to feel like they have to finish that color and fill in all the middle as well.
Gryffindor.
Okay, so we do have a lot of people, so I'm just going to keep on moving, but great to see how everyone's getting on today.
And these guys are from.
Michelle, I wanted to tell you I'm super looking forward to participate in the Flex editions. I'm super happy. I have the 3 puzzles. Thank you very much
Yeah,
for this
great.
idea.
And what are you looking forward to about it?
Um, to understand how the sessions will be. I like quite a lot to socialize with puzzlers. But then when I am building a puzzle in such as this super, super good audience that you normally have in the Euro Jigsaw Jam, I have to say I feel a little bit intimidated. Huh? So now with the Flex edition, I think I can truly concentrate and keep moving forward into my own improvement. Really, I wanted to thank you for that because honestly, here is so much really good people participating that I enjoy more watching what's going on, helping you, because I feel like it's a way for me to learn as well about this.
Yeah, I mean that's a good point. Yeah, so with the flex competitions, um, we don't have, so we have two options available: the flex and the live. The live is what we are doing now, but next year we'll have the flex. There will be a quiet competition, so without the live stream, without commentary, and the space, many more spaces available. So better for people who, if they find this one too competitive, or they just want to have a quiet competition, you can check out the flex as well. Great. So we have some very fast people on the screen right now. We've got Veronica from Austria, Veronica from Slovakia, Wendy from Germany, who's enjoying her first competition today. And then we have Reese from the Netherlands and Victor from Poland. Now, Victor is racing ahead. He's done about 50% of the image. We are at 23 minutes. Okay, so things are going to get super fast here. Let's leave Victor on the screen and head to the top of the alphabet. So we have Anna M from Germany, Andrea from the USA, Anna H from Germany, Anna R from Austria, and Anna V from Finland. Okay, so Andrea is also done, getting close to half done with the yellow and the blue section. Victor has red and yellow. So I wonder what Andrea is going to do. So I actually did the yellow and the blue earliest on, and then I realized later, I was like, oh, why did I do those? Because now I have to reach over to the other side of the table to do the red and the green. And so I told myself that next time, if I do this, I'm going to start with the red and the green and then push it away from me and then work at the part at the bottom. But who knows, maybe Andrea will, shuffle hers around to get better access to do the red and green, or maybe do the red and green separately and just lock it into place later, just lift it into place. So looking great there. But yes, so far Victor has been the most ahead, but Andrea is not far behind.
Yeah, and I think that Chiara and Inge, Emilia, they are in similar situation. Very, very advanced as well.
Here we have Anna L from Germany,
Hard to tell which
Annalise
ones
from
are red ones or
Belgium,
which are from the middle
Arkadiusz
bit.
from Poland, Astrid from Denmark, and Barbara from Germany. So Astrid made a nice comment. So Astrid is a mom. She said, I only started speed puzzling last year because I had a son and didn't have time to do big puzzles anymore. I had to complete a puzzle while he napped. And when his naps became shorter, I had to be faster and faster. Oh yeah, so anyone want to have predictions of what the winning time will be? We're at 26 minutes now and we can see Victor's over halfway, so make your guesses.
I said 37 minutes, but I think it will be less now that I see what's happening.
So I have BB from Denmark, Birgit from Germany, Catherine from Luxembourg, Catherine from USA, and Charlene from Switzerland.
That's good.
So it looks like most people, when they start a color, they start with either the text, the ribbon, or they start at the borders of that color and work inward.
This is this thing.
I was participating beginning of this year in a Spanish online competition, and for the final, yeah, I didn't progress. The competition was very hard. At the final, Michelle,
Mm-hmm.
we could vote if the finalist will be able to see the image of the box or not. And majority of the people voted that no. So the final, the spectators decided about that, and they were they went to assemble all of this without an image, and it was a puzzle especially made for the Spanish competition, so nobody saw it before. Wow, quite challenging.
Yeah, I've often thought about that. Somebody also mentioned that to me recently. They said they'd like a competition where we don't see they don't have the puzzle image to go off. So that would be an extra challenging one. So let me know if you'd like to receive one without the box, without the poster. Maybe I can arrange that in the future, but that would be an extra challenge. Yeah, so that's amazing
Yeah.
that that actually happened at the Spanish competition. So here we have Chiara from Italy, Daniela from Netherlands, Daria from Denmark, Alina from Latvia, and Emilia from Finland. So Chiara has done 2 of the colors. Victor is pretty much done 3. And Emilia has got a nice structure set up. So even though she's only got like one of the blocks done, well, 1.5, she's got a very good structure built up with the internal frames as well.
And commenting about the competitions, another stretch, I participated in the British with the British Association to Puzzle Chicken. Have you heard about that, Michelle?
Mm-hmm.
So it was very interesting to be there with them. Super fun. But I am a full chicken. I said no way. Give me the 1.5 hour. I needed to do it. But yeah, there were people like saying, okay, I do it in 40 minutes, and they did it in 39. You know, they really knew what they were capable of, and I think that's another ability you need to develop while speed puzzling, that you
Yeah,
can predict from the image. Okay, yes, I will do it within a specific time frame. Yeah.
yeah. I'm afraid I'm going to, like, Victor is on his last quarter, so I'm just going to quickly go through as many people as I can. We have Emma from Sweden, Francisca from Germany, Freya from Denmark, Frida from Germany, and Fruji from Hungary. So far we've only seen Chiara and Andrea. That could be following up from Victor. Let's skip ahead a little bit. So we're at 30 minutes. Okay, I'm gonna check out some of our top puzzlers and see if anyone is close to Victor.
I'm really curious on how Victor is finishing the green.
Okay, so Kati has done 3 blocks. Hannah and Inga 2, Martia 2, Chiara 2.5. So right now Kati's ahead. But we have many fast people here, so let's check them out. Okay, Lenka has 2.5, Andrea over 2. Is there anyone near Victor? Anyone else who's done 3 blocks?
Emilia has the 4 frames,
to go for it.
red almost finished, but then she's keeping like the center of the images empty still. She's working
Okay,
on
next
that.
one.
Okay, less than 30 pieces for Victor. Looks like Kati's coming up second, but still a ways to go. Still all of the blue to go. Chiara's got just patches of the blue, but most of the yellow.
Richard is saying on the chat, Expelliarmus. That's the spell when a magician in Harry Potter wants to stop the other one. So.
So Farina Closer has done 4 of the colored backgrounds, but still has the centers left. Okay. I mean, yeah, so Victor's just got the inner shield to do and a few green pieces, so it's going to be easy for him now. He's got lots of little gaps. If he resorts to shape sorting now, he'll be done in a minute. 30. Okay, we're just about to get to 34 minutes. Oh, let's see who else is there. Mari has disappeared. Mari is no longer in the call.
Okay,
I think.
Yeah. Jim, Mary Black, you say, right?
Yeah.
Jim was connected in the chat.
Yeah, Jim, Mari has disappeared. Can you check her connection?
That's would be awesome.
So looks like top 6 so far, Victor, Kati, Chiara, Lenka, Andrea, and Verena. But we have so many in the background who are coming up close.
People is making a lot of jokes in the chat. Matt says, okay, Mari's screen went black.
Yeah. Yes, that's a good one. Okay, last 10 pieces.
Here we
for
go.
Victor.
Wow.
He's right on top of it, popping in.
2, 1,
Boom.
done. Woohoo!
Victor, 35 minutes. Amazing. All right.
And do the green first.
Who's going to be next?
Further away. Space here.
Okay, let's check back with Hannah. I have too many that I want to keep. We have so many contenders for the top 10 here, and I can't keep them all on the screen. So Hannah's got blue and the inner shields left. Andrea is very methodical to make sure the yellow is done, the blue, and then the green before she starts on the next one. So still no sign of Mari.
I'm doing green, yes. I'm like, which color am I doing? See the
Yeah, so those familiar with those who are familiar with the Ravensburger piece cut should have no problem with this one, especially
green.
when it gets
We're doing
to,
green. We're doing green.
the
We're doing
pure
green.
solid
Green, green,
color
green, green, green.
sections.
Green.
So Inga has the last yellow quarter to do, but complete. So it's going to be very close. So second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, right up to the top 10, I think, are going to be really close. got so many people at the same area. I mean, Kati is pulling ahead. She's done the blue background, only got the blue shield to continue, and Chiara is so close but working on the yellow. She's also got the yellow background done and is now just piecing together the inner parts of the pouf souffle. Lenka looks similar, however, she does have gaps in the
I
other
can't. Okay.
coats
I
of
can't find
arms.
edge.
And Andrea is now working on the red. She's done the greens. Now she's right on top of it,
And then
doing the
we
reds.
got it.
She's got
Big
the box
trouble.
really close to her so she can get a really good angle.
Green, 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 green.
So Verena Kay had a different approach. So let's see how that's working out for her. She did all the backgrounds first and then had the empty gaps. Okay, so she's filling, working from the outside towards the middle. So the inside images do have a lot of like gray and black in them, and there's also two of them have yellows, but there is a lot of grays, and there are a couple of pieces where it was hard to tell to which one it belonged to.
The gray sections look like a stone texture. Is it something like that, Michelle?
I guess it could be that. I mean, that they are painted, so they do have the brush
Yeah,
strokes.
simulating stone. I mean, in qua
Yeah,
texture.
I guess it would be like that. Yeah, or metal. Like I guess the yellow would be the gold. So Kati's down to the last 20 pieces. But okay, but Marcia is very similar to Chiara, just on a different color. So it's going to be interesting.
In a puzzle that has a lot of red, I have the tendency to go directly to red. And it's not necessarily the best choice. But then my eyes sees red immediately of everything, and sometimes I think like no, the red is too much spread or something like that. But yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah, I tend to go for yellows or reds. The yellow jumped out to me. That's where I started. So my time for this one was 1 hour and 2 minutes and 58 seconds. So yeah, well, Victor's time is amazing. Okay, so 10 pieces for Kati, 25 Chiara, 30 Lenka, 20 Marcia, 25 Verena, 30 for Inga.
This.
Oh, and Kati's done. Oh, yes. Last piece for Kati. Now she's got to run to the other side of the room to click done. But we can see the puzzle is done.
Awesome. Wow.
So I've just been told Veronica is also very close. Yeah, so we have Veronica from Austria. Okay, got two little neat piles there. Okay, so Victor, so according to my timestamp, Victor was 37, but it was actually 35. So we started 2 minutes later. So
Chiara has one done.
Done for Chiara. Great. Well done, Chiara. So we had six, there was a 6 minute gap between Victor and Kati, and then within the same minute was Chiara. And we're going to have some really close finishes now. So we just had Chiara just less than a minute behind Kati. Let's check how Amelia is doing.
that-
So Amelia's also only got the blue
Oh.
left. Oh, Hannah, stay there. Hannah is done. Okay, got you.
Yes, Verena
Yeah.
as well.
And Verena K. Yeah, so here it's going to go flying. I'm going to have to try to keep up with everyone. So Inga less than 10, Lenka about 5 pieces, but Marchia is going to get there first.
Wow.
Oh, the whole thing.
Okay. So Mari is still not there. Mari lost the connection with Mari. Lenka. Well done. So Victor, Kati, Chiara, Hannah, Farina, Marcia, Lenka, and Inga. All very close.
On.
Tobias is also on the home stretch. Inga. Oh, okay. Okay, so we've had eight finishes at 43 minutes. But I need to know who to put on next. Okay, and Veronica Vault has finished. And Amelia's last pieces. Well done. So is that our top 10? That looks like it. So top 10. Victor, Kati, Chiara, Hannah, Verena, Marcia, Lenka,
red.
Inga,
That's the
Veronica, Emilia. Well done. But I just got to keep my eyes out because I'm sure somebody else is about to finish soon. I can see Mona.
I see Andrea almost finishing. Okay, I'm just going to write in the chat the top 10 so we can keep track of that. But yeah, a very convincing victory to Victor with 6 minutes ahead of second place. All right. So we're only at 45 minutes. We've already had 10 people finish. So yes, those who thought this would go fast, that was a good guess. And I think for most people, this was a first look. We're going to find out with Victor. Maybe this is one of the hundreds of puzzles he's done, or maybe this was his first attempt. Be interesting to see. So Andrea is going to take home 11th. Well done, Andrea. Congrats, Andrea.
This way.
Yeah, I can't say that one was harder than the other. I think I would say slightly that the pouf souffle, the yellow one with the stripes, was possibly easier than the other colors, but I think I needed as much time with the other colors as that. We'll find out from the podium what they thought of the puzzle and if they found that one was harder than the other.
One is there. That's there.
This is the first time you use this brand in a competition, Michelle?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the first time. No, there's in this batch there's no, in the next batch there's a lot more brands coming. So I keep finding more brands.
Okay,
so
I think we're gonna go for the easy
so many
stuff
brands in Europe
for the other one.
everyone has different box
Yeah.
sizes and different images. So
A full puff. Full puff.
yeah, I'm very excited for you to discover all these new brands with me, and I keep finding more. It's unbelievable. There must be like, I don't know. There's even like there's so many French brands, so many Turkish and British brands, and we're just scraping the surface. And there's a lot of German independent ones as well. So we're just scratching the surface of puzzle brands in Europe. Okay, so it looks like Tobias is the next one. Okay, so Andrea wrote that this is a true test for someone who always does edges first, doesn't like to sort, and relies on dead reckoning 95% of the time. Thanks for showing me what I need to practice for Worlds next time. Yes, there's always something to learn. Every puzzle has something new to teach. And Tobias, well done. 12th. So I was still going, I was probably on the third one by now, the third box by now. It took me over an hour to do, but yeah, I mean, we don't have many puzzles that look like this. So it's not so comparable to other Ravensburger. I mean, Ravensburger, we have lots of like nature puzzles, and then more like busy illustrations. So yeah, I can't say that it reminded me of any particular Ravensburger.
I don't know. Probably somebody in the chat will help me to define the type of puzzle I like. I really like art, but not necessarily painting. So I like to show a puzzle I have here. It's a vintage one. It's part of a series of five. I love this kind of puzzles. It's a Ravensburger, very old, but I don't know how I will call this type of puzzles. Is it okay? It's vintage because it's old, but I don't know if it's pop art. It's
At the
a
bottom.
type of art.
It's like a retro art.
Yeah,
What?
repetitive images, different textures, colors. Yeah, I really like this type of thing.
So after Tobias, Astrid and Veronica A finished. Laura has just got a handful left, and Sophie as well. So I think from now on, we're just going to see a constant stream of finishes. Oh, and I see Emma is about to finish as well. I will get to Victor very soon, but
we need to.
I can feel that these are just going to be running. I can see many people have got 3 blocks done. I can see Francisca, Mooney, and Katrin on 3 blocks.
You need the blues.
So yeah,
Pick
I
the
hope
ones
everyone
that
enjoys
don't
this.
have.
And remember, this is the biggest competition, the biggest solo competition that we've had so far, with close to 90 participants. So the competition, yeah, was really stacked tonight.
Complete solid colors.
Yes. So what's happening in the YouTube chat? There's a lot of comments there. Something to do with baguettes. So Amelia.
Yeah, they are talking that in French, the magic wand is called the baguette. But then somebody's telling, yeah, but baguette isn't it a bread? And yeah, they are clarifying, yes, but this is how you call the magic branding wand in French. And then people is replying, okay, I imagine the magicians doing like this with a baguette, with a bread in the hand or something like that.
Oh, so a bit. So a magic wand is a baguette, and is the same word as baguette.
Yes.
Oh.
I'm learning so much about French ways for Harry Potter tonight. People has been very active in the comments. Thank you very much. And Emilia is commenting. She wanted the Mickey puzzle from this brand.
Yeah, so there is a puzzle. So there's quite a big selection, like a decent amount of 500-piece puzzles from this brand, and one of them is a Mickey Mouse puzzle.
Oh, Matt is clarifying. A magical wand is a baguette magique. It's a magic bread.
Mm.
Okay, so Victor, if you're there, you can join us. And Mona is done. So now they're all just rolling in very closely. So, oh, Victor said that your picture was a geometrical design.
Okay. So I really like geometrical designs then.
I mean, I know nothing about art, but that's what I heard in one of the Karen's videos.
Okay. No, I have those. In fact, this is a collection of five,
Oi.
very steady, very thick. And I have this one, and let me take the other one. I have it ready because I'm gonna build a puzzle mashup. You know, this is when you mix the two puzzles. Look how wonderful this is,
Mhm.
and they are matching in cut.
Oi.
Oh,
Yes, that's the requisite. Huh? You need to find two puzzles that are matching in the cut, and then you can mix them and do stuff. So I don't know. I'm thinking exactly what I'm gonna do: a stop motion video, or I really into these last days. I'm having a lot of fun with those type of creations.
I wanted to do the same with Ravensburgers, but since the cat is always kind of like shifted a little bit, it didn't fit right in.
Then I give you a tip: circle of colors. Huh? I have all of them, and not of the same year. They match. So I already did some puzzle mashup with those. And you know as well the panorama, because there are not so many options in the market. I discovered two panoramas released the same year, and what they did, they just flip 180 degrees the image, so I could match up them as well. But then you need to have a space to keep the puzzle completed and save it and try out with possible matches. And for me, trying out, I check if I wonder, those are from the same year. Let me check. So I keep one assemble, and then when I make another one, or I just check the corners. If the corners are matching, I go ahead with a mashup.
Mm.
I really like that.
So yeah, the rotation in the 180 degrees, it's also true for other Ravensburgers. But like when you, because this is basically the same cat, so I can show it on this.
Hmm.
When you look at this piece, sometimes it's like very
Give me all
wide.
them on this side, please.
This kind of shape
Please.
was in my Paris postcard.
Well, I have to leave to pick.
That's green.
Oh, Andrea.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it
But
varies, so that's why it doesn't fit always.
yes, and I discover sometimes they move a little bit ahead the cut. So you might have the same shape, but they don't match because it has been a little bit misplaced, or yeah, moved a little
Yeah,
bit.
it was shifted, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Victor, another winning.
Another, it is like the second one.
Ah, come on, come on. This year has been amazing for you, huh?
Oh,
In general, in general.
actually, the only time I won was when you were doing commentating as well.
Oh, oh. Then everybody's discovering our secret, huh?
Yeah.
I bring you luck. I don't know. Okay, okay, yeah. Nice remark. Okay, good, good. So, and
I
I
was
see
I was
your
kind of looking at the list of commentators and was like, is it that day? Is it going to
Yeah,
happen?
and it's the
That
only
doesn't
one
go
I'm
there.
co-hosting,
That doesn't
helping
go
myself
there.
for this first season. The rest I'm doing a virtual assistant,
Yeah.
but then I will be helping in the next one as well. It's always a pleasure. It's always so nice to see. And I see your collection is growing, Victor. The last time we talked, you already have a lot, but I see more puzzles in your
This
background.
this collection is like the collection that doesn't fit on the like the right spot of the right correction. It's like growing in different shapes and brands, but like this side of the room is like where Ravensburg is, which I had to uh, like rearrange lately because the two columns reached the ceiling eventually, and I needed to like take them into three and rotate the other column, and it's like now it's in four columns, and I can buy more, and I did.
Wow, good, good. So then what's going to happen next? Maybe, I don't know, you need to rent another place.
Probably. This is actually a thing that I am kind of scared of thinking about, like moving out, because it's like, what am I going to do?
Yes, yes. No, I'm very pleased that I started with this year, and I had already few puzzles from my own. But now I am starting to strengthen my network for exchanging puzzles, and
Mm.
in this way, I keep, my stock under control. So then, in the Dutch association, we are talking more people to each other, and then we will be launching a kind of system online where we can exchange puzzles within the group. So and then I think that's very now I get the Dutch word in duursam. It's like a oh sorry Larissa, how would you translate duursam? Duursam? It's a way to respect the environment and all this kind of thing. So and then as well the pocket and the stock you have
Oy.
at home. So yes, so maybe with I see a lot of things happening in Poland lately with
It is.
the puzzlers. Maybe yeah, you can strengthen that part as well,
Left.
exchanging. Yeah,
Left.
I
Yeah,
know you already do. Yeah.
I I'm not exchanging puzzles that much. I think that I
Okay.
have like only one person that I exchange puzzles with, and it was like my original kind of first of teammate, and the teammate never went to Worlds because she had to cancel the trip. Um, but then I like it was like I think in March when she said like she's not going to Worlds, so we had time to like find I mean by this time it was like only me, but
Yeah.
I was like I need to find a team, and yeah I think I have yeah those puzzles are borrowed from her, and I think I borrowed one of mine, but like there is a thing when I borrow puzzles, um it is a problem because I think if I wanted to like have a proper exchange and to like always have something new to work in,
Uh huh.
I would need to meet people at least 3 times a week.
Because you are really quick. You are done with that very quick, I guess.
Yeah, so when I like
Man!
borrow four puzzles,
Oh
I
shit.
do it in
No,
like one
stop, stop,
day.
stop, stop, stop. Where
Yeah,
is it?
I
So
can
and I'm
imagine.
like, and what now? I
Oh
don't have
gosh.
mine.
Yeah. So then you need to find someone that lives
I
really close
mean,
by to be able
it
to
was
keep
pretty
the
easy
peace.
puzzle. I'm just not very
But if
fast.
it,